Hey guys, John and Fraser here, bringing you a project video. So today we've got my buddy Ryan in and we're installing, what are we installing? I don't even...
Basically a new network. So we had a solution when we moved into this building in January, and it was not ideal, especially for like the guys in the shop using Wi-Fi. John's little workstation at the Kern to kind of get the Wi-Fi going. And the front shop has basically been like null and void this entire time.
Yeah, internet goes in and out. We've had, what are they, repeaters or extenders?
They're basically like Wi-Fi extenders that you can buy at like just a generic electronics store, and they're fine. But what we're getting installed now is an actual access point. So essentially, you have your router that's getting a hardwired signal to an actual access point off one network. So the problem with Wi-Fi extenders is that it's basically copying your router. Yeah. And it'll show up as another Wi-Fi signal in like your phone or your laptop. This is gonna seamless from parking lot to parking lot, completely one network done.
Yep. Yeah, right now we have probably, what, 2 or 3 systems between both buildings?
Yeah.
And your phone doesn't always know what's what, and how many times have we, all of us, be like, why is it not loading? Quick, turn my Wi-Fi off, go to data, and just forget it, and then you go home and watch 40 minutes of YouTube, and you like
screwed.
Blow through your data.
Yeah.
Those days are over, starting today.
Yeah.
So these are the range extenders that we got a little while ago, and I mean, they work kind of good, but for some reason they don't always work.
Definitely not.
And we don't fully know why, but whatever, I don't care. I just want a good system. Like, at the end of the day, what I want is I want all the machines hardwired to the same system. I want the same Wi-Fi from the back of the property to the front of the property, and I just never want to have to think about it again. I want fast internet.
Yeah. I mean, we have fast internet.
We have like, really fast internet. We just have crap Wi-Fi.
It's like bonkers internet. Right. Like, I'm like the only office upstairs that's hardwired in because of the YouTube and uploading products to the website, and it's like 350 to 400 down and like 600 up. 600? It's gross. It's like, it's so good.
Yeah.
Like, we uploaded that Milterra, if you guys watched it, it's the Milterra like shop blog tour, and it was all shot in 4K. It's almost a 2-hour video, and I uploaded it in almost 15 minutes. Like full 4K.
That's bonkers.
Like,
I love it.
It's gross. It's just, we're gonna have that everywhere.
Right.
Which is huge.
Yeah, so we thought about this a lot, like, do we install a system ourselves? Do we put like a hub and some, we could figure it out, but we got other stuff to do. We got work to do. And I feel like I'm saying this a lot on past videos, like, pay good people good money to do good work so that we can do our stuff and not have to be distracted by side projects that don't really drive us forward in our careers.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we got Ryan here, and we'll get him on camera, and he's a good guy. Actually, I'll tell you, we've been friends for 3, 4, 5 years now, or something like that. He reached out, and yeah, he sells, I think he sells metal detectors and like upgrades for metal detectors.
Yeah.
And he gave me a metal detector, so my kids and I use it all the time now. It's awesome. And we just kind of been in touch, and he reached out a while ago, and he's like, hey, if you need anything for your new building, network stuff. So I kept that in the back of my head, and then Eric and I were like at dinner at my dad's house chatting about how garbage the Wi-Fi is, and I'm like, I'm gonna email Ryan right now and get this done. So I did, and here we are.
All right, guys, I'm hijacking the vlog now. Essentially, we can kind of show you the little network room that we have. It's not anything crazy yet, but the guys have been working very hard. So if you look, I mean, they're spooling like hundreds and hundreds of feet of Cat 6 wire. Basically, that's fast enough for what we need. We're not doing any like gigabit kind of stuff. But essentially, I'll show you what it was before.
And it's just, it's basically just that is what was running our entire shop before.
And what they're doing is, if you see all this, they're actually stringing like actual jacks so we can hardwire in all the offices upstairs, so myself and Barry can get like fully hardwired in and put like 2 ports each room for like expansion. John actually in the studio that he records the podcast in every week with Saunders, he can, like, you know what, like actually get it going, which is like huge. And because like he's like personal hotspotting on his phone right now, and it's like gross and stupid and not full Grimsmo, so we're going full Grimsmo now. So yeah, we'll keep you updated. They're gonna put in some cabinets later today and basically be done hopefully by the end of the day. And yeah, it'll look sweet. All right, so you guys can't see it now, but we had a moat for a little bit. We had, if you look down, basically what he did was Ryan basically dug his pickaxe all through here. I'll show you B-roll of it because it looks sexy in slow motion. He actually buried conduit in here, and you can see right there. That's where we're going in for the front building. We were gonna string it along kind of, you know, up a pole or something, but we decided against that. So we got it buried into the ground, which is super like convenient for us. That way, you know, like it's safe from the environment and stuff. And the guys drive over this, but it's buried far enough away where it's kind of good. So they're very happy in the front shop that they're gonna have, you know, stable access point Wi-Fi. So yeah, we'll keep you updated. So that's Ryan back there. He's making the cabinet unboxing right now. So we are getting cabinets installed because it was an option, but we decided to go with it. It kind of centralizes things. It makes it easier for potential upgrades, like with a security camera system. And if we have more people in the offices back there, it's a little easier for the next people to come in and make changes and, you know, keep everything clean and full Grimsmo. So those are some sexy glass cabinets that we're gonna have a bunch of really well-kept wires in there, so it's not all a bowl of spaghetti anymore. But we'll introduce you to Ryan when he's done working very hard. So this was the other range extender. If you look, that's not blue, and that's not good. That needs to be blue, but it's too far away.
It does literally nothing.
It does literally nothing. Like I said, it's fine for other people, like in a residential scenario, like at home, if you just want like a little bit of a stronger signal, like in your basement or vice versa in your like upstairs bedroom or something. These are fine, these are great, but for what we're doing, it doesn't work. And we want to do it right. So these are gonna go away. All right, we're gonna do an update on the network. John's crunching away on a project I don't know at this point you've seen yet. I don't think so, but there's a video coming on that, and it's sick. I don't know anything about it, but it's sick. And John puts the 3D Grimsmo helmet on literally every product he prints, and it's fantastic. So they busted through the walls. They've made a new hole up there, and essentially you can see a big stretch of Ethernet cords going all the way down because they're going to put access points on the walls. And like we said in the intro, the access point is basically going to act as moving the router essentially around the shop. So it's going to be pretty sweet. We got, I think, one access point going kind of behind the current area, a little bit closer to where like Angelo's computer is. And there's going to be another one on the other wall because the plan is to kind of potentially put a unistrut out, like how we have, you know, like the power and stuff up there. For eventually have like power, air, and Ethernet. Because we're going to hardwire all these machines and John's computer and Angelo's computer. But yeah, let's go see where they're at. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, now that's a nice rack. That's not my joke, that's Ryan's joke. I'm stealing that from him. But that is a, right there is another example of one of the cabinets we're getting put in. Again, this is going to make it very easy for us to upgrade in the future and keep everything organized and clean. This is kind of another look at a contraption we got going down here. Don't worry, we'll get Ryan and his team to kind of give us a full breakdown of what they're doing and what everything's used for. Yeah, they're installing the access points right now. They're making very good progress, and they're crushing it. So. So this is where one of the access points is gonna live. Right up there, for now. And then when the light goes blue, that means our Wi-Fi is working. They're gonna have to come back probably Tuesday. Today's Thursday, before the long weekend. So they're probably gonna come back Tuesday. They're gonna have Wi-Fi working in the shop to those access points by the end of the day today. They've been here for a while, so they're gonna come back and do the rest of the cleanup, the rest of the cable management, and get another access point on the other side of the wall. But we're looking pretty good. All right, guys, we got day 2 of the network install. You can see Ryan and Angelo messing about over there. So we're gonna keep you guys posted. They're here. It took them about like 5 more days to come here because we had the long weekend up here in Canada. So they're gonna actually hopefully finish wiring up the actual machines today. But we've had the Wi-Fi in here now a week, and it's like super fast. Like it's like disgustingly fast. Because I know we have an access point over back by the Mori, but I can show you another one. They're stringing a bunch of wires through here. They're gonna put one on the wall, probably by the Kern, but there's one right in here, which is like super exciting. We're like insanely excited about this. So yeah, there's one of the access points. Where is it? Right there. So that's one of the access points. So we have a couple of them. Like I said, I think we have 3 in this, or actually 5 total in this one and 3 in the front. So we've had it for a week now, and it's been, like I said, absolutely flawless. So they've been doing a lot of like cabinet work in here. I don't know how well you're gonna see this, but if we come all the way in here, so that right there is the cabinet. So they're gonna finish cleaning it up, but it's like super satisfying to look at, like on a cable management side. So we have all the hardwired everything's hardwired upstairs now, which is like super exciting. So like me and Barry have like insanely fast internet. John has really fast internet for the podcast again, because before he would have to like hotspot on his phone, and that's like disgusting. But yeah, so I'm gonna get Ryan on the camera soon, and we'll keep you guys posted. Alright guys, we got Ryan. You guys just finished, right?
Just finished, yeah.
Perfect.
Buttoned it all up. Everything's tested and working.
Everything's like fast.
Super fast.
Like quick time. So Ryan, just kind of give an explanation, kind of what you did here, why we needed it in the first place, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what we did.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, John initially reached out to us in regards to the network kind of hurdles he had here between the multiple buildings and quite a bit of square footage.
Yes, sir.
So he said that there was no wireless in the other building, and trying to get the machines networked and all that. So we came in, hardwired the buildings, did a bunch of data drops, cabinets in each building, proper switches, and everything's good to go.
Cool. Yeah, so we set up a bunch of access points essentially,
Yeah.
to make it kind of seem that the network is kind of all over, just seamless from the parking lot to the very end.
Yeah, one
Which is
big
cool.
network. Yeah, so multiple access points. We got 7 total, so a few in the front, a couple in the back, offices upstairs, downstairs, so really good wireless coverage. And then all the hardwired connections in the office for you, for your video editing and all
Yes,
that
sir.
stuff as well. So
Yeah,
I think you're set.
I'm very set. Yeah, we did a speed test, and for all the internet nerds out there, just like us, I think we're getting about 350 down and about 150 to like 200 up, depending on what we're getting, which is like more than fast enough for us. So yeah, just kind of give us an idea of like, what's your company called? Regional Signal?
Regional Signal. Yeah, we're
Right on.
from Regional Signal. We're the 2 owners for Regional Signal, and we had some other guys working here with us as well. And yeah, this is what we do. We do networks, wireless, low voltage, communications, all that type of stuff. So
Cool. Yeah, so I'll leave all their links to their stuff in the description. So anything Southern Ontario, these are your guys. Thank you again, Ryan. You hooked us up.
Thanks for having us.
And yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed.
Our network install is now done. Super excited about this. Look at this. This is on the Kern. There is now a network cable that goes up and over, and it's hardwired to the hub thingy, switching board, whatever it's called, in the network server room. Yeah, so each machine now has this little pigtail that I can run a quick little cable. The Kern has 2 little ports right in the back there for Ethernet. And each machine, I can see the UMAX way back in the corner there, have the same coil right there. Every machine, all 6 machines have it wired up. That's epic. And then our access points are right there. And dude, on my laptop, I'm getting like 250 megabytes download on Wi-Fi from that guy right there. That's insane. I used to get like 20 or 40 before. That's awesome. So there's an access point there, there's an access point in the back corner. Everything's awesome. And having each machine wired into the network will not only allow us to transfer files from our computer to each machine much better and quicker and faster, but eventually long term it's going to allow us to do things like machine monitoring, where all of machines are tied into some computer software or whatever that notices when each machine is on and calculates how much uptime it has and how much downtime it has, and etc. And there's a lot of possibility with that. So I'm glad we're setting in the framework for that long term. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.